Good afternoon. This is the vision board that I've made. First thing is the online classes. Nowadays, the schools encourage students to study even they are on their own homes. I think it is essential for us and it benefits most of the students because even there is no physical contact with the professors or teachers, we are still able to cope up with the lessons, most especially during these days that there is a pandemic. We can use online learning to still learn and not just waste our time in our homes. Then, online learning is equivalent to the students into a successful one in the future. As you can see, if you have knowledge, you can be a college graduate. You can apply for a job. You can have a certification. You can be successful. So nowadays also it is quite relevant the usage of money because if you have money, you have the means to buy anything you want. For example, is these gadgets. Most of the people nowadays spend their money in gadgets. They doesn't prioritize those necessities which they really need, but rather spend most of their money in these gadgets. That's why I put it here in my photo collage. Then I also noticed that if you have money, you can control everything during these days. For example, in the law or in the court, if you have money, you can control. You can control the judge or the prosecutor. You can pay them in order for you to get the result that you want. Then the next thing is the Wi-Fi because it is very beneficial for almost all of the Filipinos, or not just Filipinos but also to the entire world. All of the people in different countries from all around the world to have a stable Wi-Fi condition because we are now living in the 21st century where social technologies or modern technologies is quite important and relevant to each and every one of us because if you have Wi-Fi, you can connect to YouTube, Facebook, Google, Twitter, any sites that you've needed or wanted to visit. And also, Wi-Fi helps you to communicate with the people, most especially your loved ones. If you have good Wi-Fi condition, you can talk with them anytime and anywhere around the globe. And this picture shows the trading of different countries. Just like here in the Philippines, we have different trading companies as of now like LBC, Lazada, Shopee, Togo, DHL, different types of cargo and delivery options. It is very important nowadays because most of the people working abroad. That's the reason why they often use balikbayan boxes to send their loved ones gifts, foods, surprises, anything. Then it also opens a lot of opportunities because if tradings will be is already been given importance as of now, so that more opportunities for the country to grow, most especially in economic status. As we all know, our government has already been doing their best to improve the economy of the Philippines. But as you can also recall, some of the businessmen do dirty tactics like paying cash for illegal business. And that is what you call black market. In nowadays, black market is still exist, but we don't know where it happens or how it works. So next picture that I will show is this one. It shows the empowerment of LGBTQ community. nowadays LGBT is almost all around the Philippines, or rather the world, because little by little they are slowly accepted by the society, even given the fact that it is not right or applicable in the Bible. LGBTQ has a big impact, most especially in the entertainment in this industry. And nowadays, they want to show that even they are in LGBTQ community, they still deserve to be loved, to be respected, and to become a part of a society where judgments and criticisms is not, what do you call this? Criticisms is not, yun. Then, next is war conflict. War conflict, nowadays, a lot of countries having conflicts with their territorial waters. And even though those terrorist attacks, most especially with a country like US, China, and Japan, and also Korea, they show their force and they are doing aggressive movements, just like of China in the territorial waters in West Philippine Sea. They are threatening the Filipino fishermen, and I'm hoping that it will not lead to a war sooner, but rather peace talks, I think, will do, if it will be just only administered correctly. So today's war is very visible to occur, because the leaders of the country are very aggressive towards their action, towards their defensive tactics, defensive, calculations on what they must do to protect their land. So this is the photo collage that I've made, which consists of the happenings in today's lives of the new 21st century. I think there are still pictures that I haven't inserted, but I think this is the most important ones. That's all. Thank you.